All right. Well, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Second opinion. There's a lot. There's plenty of opinions going on these days. One happens to be your buddy Cam Newton.
Oh my God, Cam Newton.
What's going on with your buddy, man?
I think he just talked to be hearing himself talk, man. I come to that conclusion. So, Cam Newton. So he made a statement that Jalen Hurts is not a top 10 quarterback currently in the NFL. And the reason why he say that is he said it's too hard for him to gauge how good Jalen Hurts is because of all the weapons around him. So he's saying that the Eagles can win without Jalen Hurts being good. They don't need for him to win the game. They just need for him not to lose the game.
Oh, come on. Cam. Cam is doing it for the Cam.
Yeah, he doing it for the Cam, man.
Come on, Cam. How can you say that about Mr. Smooth, man?
I don't know, man. It kind of sound like a little hate. You hate to use that word, because somebody giving their opinion, but when the opinion don't make no sense, you gotta get a second opinion.
You gotta get a second opinion. And you're dealing with the right guys.
Right, man.
Jalen Hurts so good, man. Come on, Cam.
Yeah, man. I think them guys like Cam, man, I think they can just say anything and then just back it up with, well, I'm an NFL. I was an NFL quarterback. I played in the league. I'm an MVP. And they think they can just say anything.
Anything.
Right.
And they can get away with it.
Right, man.
Or maybe they're just doing it for ratings, because at this point, I mean, how can you not put Jalen Hurts in the top 10, Cam?
Anything for a hot take. You hit a nail on the head. Anything for a hot take, man. Like, I could understand you said not top 5. I'm like, okay, not top 10.
Right.
But then you don't say no names. You don't give a top 10 because you can't name 10. You can't realistically name 10 quarterbacks that's better than Jalen Hurts.
He would have 9 quarterbacks, and guess what their names would be? Cam Newton.
Man, like, so that's what I mean. I don't understand it, man. Like, Cam, I think Cam really think he better than what he was, man. I really
That's
do.
Superman.
Yeah, but Superman was really good at his best, but Superman has some real lows where he turned back to Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Hey, man, because like Cam Newton, he never had he only had one 4,000-yard season. One.
That's true.
One 4,000-yard season. Only had 1 year where he passed for over 30 touchdowns.
Only one.
Only one. And had multiple seasons where he threw double-digit interceptions and didn't reach 20 touchdowns.
Multiple.
So I mean, I really think Cam is just think he better than what he really was. He got that game manager and game changer statement.
He coined the phrase of those.
Right. Yeah. Right. And some of them guys, he said game managers. I guess I understand a little bit where he's coming from. With Jalen Hurts got all them weapons, but at the same time, you don't knock Joe Montana for having Jerry Rice, John Taylor, Brent Jones, Roger Craig.
Right.
You said Joe Montana was the best quarterback to play in the NFL, till Brady did what he did. You know,
Right.
you don't knock Peyton Manning for having Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Dallas Clark, Brandon Stokely, Adrian
Right.
James, a little bit of Marshall Faulk. You know,
No.
you talked about even for a year or two, you talked about how good Kurt Warner was, and he had Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt.
Right. And the list goes on and on.
Right. It's
Look at Dan Marino, who would probably, if you want to just talk about pure passer, is if not one or two, okay. He had Mark Clayton, he had Mark Duper,
right.
you know, he had Nat Moore. You know,
Right.
these guys were really, really good.
They
I
were,
mean,
man.
that's insane. I mean, this is a team game. That's absolutely insane. And if you're talking about someone like who can we say that fits his statement? If we were to think of a quarterback that would fit what he's saying, uh who would you say?
I mean, it's tough. You can't really mention a great quarterback that didn't have great weapons.
Right.
I mean, you
Very
gotta
tough.
have both. I mean, you have some quarterbacks that won Super Bowls without without that with the quarterback not being elite, but you don't really have great quarterbacks without great weapons. They kind of come hand to hand.
Joe Flacco. I mean, does he fit in that? Does he fit in that category compared to what Cam is saying? Does Jeff Hostetler, someone like that is, are those quarterbacks the type, does
Well,
Eli Manning fit in that kind of thing?
well, them quarterbacks won with not really not with great talent on the offense side of the ball. They won with great talent on the defense side of the ball.
Defense side of the ball, right?
Right. When you name all the like the Ravens and with Joe Flacco and Hostetler with the Giants, they won with the defensive side of the ball, you know. Man, nobody fits what Cam Newton is talking about. That's why it makes no sense, man. You can't really name great offensive quarterbacks that didn't have great weapons. They kind of go
Yeah,
hand. They kind of go hand in hand.
they go hand in glove, right?
So, and you know, Cam Newton's the same guy too, man. That said, you know, he would rather have the MVP over winning the Super Bowl.
We know that, Cam. We saw what happened in the Super Bowl. We saw you didn't jump on the ball, man.
Right. So that explains
You
why he
only
didn't jump on
cared
the
about
ball.
yourself, Cam.
He act like he was gonna go for the ball. Didn't see Von Miller. He like,
He
nah,
said, "Nah, I'm good.
I'm
I'm
good.
good.
I'm good. I'm
I'm Cam Newton."
good. He just say stuff for hot takes, man. Then, and like I said too, man, I think he's a little bitter, man. You know that he not in the NFL. You got guys that's older than him. I think Cam about 36. You got guys that's 36 and over still playing in the NFL, and some of them got starting jobs.
And he cannot stand it.
And he ain't been in the league since 2001. I mean,
Oh yeah,
2021. He ain't been in the league since 2021. And
that's hurt him. That did something to him.
right, so he ain't played in the league since about 32, 32
Yeah,
years old. And you got Flacco still in the league at 39, Aaron Rodgers at 41.
this is an emotional thing, right? This statement is emotional. This is a trigger. This is someone that hasn't gotten over something. And that something is the fact that he's not in the league. He
Right.
feels that he should be in the league. And quite frankly, he probably feels that he can replace Jalen Hurts and take the Eagles to the Super Bowl.
Don't go that far, man, because he's delusional.
I am trying to tell you.
It sound that way, though, don't it? It sound
That's
that way like, yo,
exactly
I
what
can go beat Jalen Hurts. I just won't lose the game. But you will lose the game, Cam.
you
Because you
will
won't do what
lose
it
the
takes to win the game, Cam. You won't do what it takes to win the game. Jalen Hurts don't put his pride to the side. Like if it takes handing the ball off to Barkley 35 times to win the game, that's what he gonna do.
Right.
You know, that's what he gonna do. Or if it take him to do a couple tush pushes, That's what he gonna do. Or
He's
if he
going
got to
to,
go, or if he got to go
yeah,
throw for 400 yards and outdo a Pat Mahomes, that's what he gonna do. But Cam Newton is the same guy, man. He only won double-digit games in 3 seasons in his whole career.
yeah.
And that's why I be saying, like, I think he just like really believe he was better than what he was. Don't get me wrong, man. He got some accolades. Like his best is 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 really can be unstoppable.
Yeah,
When he playing at his best, he can be unstoppable. But how often was he playing at his best?
yeah.
I mean, it won't very often, man. He was so up and down, man. And then
He
he
had
never.
his flashes of brilliance were brilliant.
It was, and I can't take that away from
I
him.
mean, we can't deny that.
Nah, Heisman,
When he
MVP.
was on,
Yeah,
he was on.
he was on.
I don't know where the distraction comes from, but by watching the podcast that he has, I don't never think that he was completely sold into football. I think at some point he lost interest. Something happened. I don't know what happened, but his focus didn't seem 100% there.
I,
And those hats,
I
those
think
dang hats.
I think just by telling the way he talked, just like I said, he talks like he really think he was better than what he was, and I think that trickled down into his game because he didn't get better.
Yeah,
He felt like it wasn't no need to get better, but because he thought he was the best,
he thought he was Superman.
right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Thought he was Superman.
he
And
never
those
got better,
hats did it, man.
right, man?
He,
He never became better as a passer. He
he,
never
he
became better.
became he became better as a dresser,
Yeah, I guess.
I guess, right?
Yeah, right.
Fashion statement. He made fashion
Yeah,
statements
yeah,
more than
yeah.
he did statements on the field.
Well, most definitely did. I was no, and then I don't want y'all to think I sound like this because I'm not a Cam Newton fan. I've never been a Cam Newton fan. He became a Patriot, then I had to become a Cam Newton fan, but I was never a Cam fan, man. It was just he just that type of guy that it's all about me.
Yeah, it was all about him.
He just always been that type of guy to me.
And,
So
and that's not a kind of guy that Coach Q likes.
no, man.
That's why Coach Q loves me so much.
Can't put me before we.
That's right. That's
Can't
right.
put me before we, man. You just won't be successful that way.
That is so important. And I think that we have put the Eagles in front of the we that's left over there in the NFC East. Uh, last time we spoke, we were talking about the division NFC East, and this is a great way to transition into that because Jalen Hurts, a top 10 quarterback leading the Eagles, is ready to win another division title. How do you feel about that?
Man, I mean, I think everything is in play for it to happen again. They lost some defensive pieces. They did, they lost some defensive pieces. So see how to replace that. They lost some of that depth that was on the D line that I talked so much about last season. So they lost some of
Yeah.
the depth on their D line. But they got some young guys that's going, probably had to play more snaps now. And so we got to see how they handle it. I believe they will. I believe they will. Then you probably should have a tougher schedule this year after winning the Super Bowl.
Oh
So
yeah. They got a one heck of a schedule this year.
yeah, they have.
Um, and not only that, do they have a heck of a schedule? Like you said, with all the players that they have lost, do you feel that their offensive coordinator being gone? Do you think that that's going to put a dent?
A little, but um, players players make um, the X's and O's look a little better. You know,
Yeah.
when you got players like that Cam talked about, which fair he loaded. When you got players like Brown and Smith and Barkley and Garter, good tight end.
Yeah.
You know, that make the play calling a little easier. And Jalen Hurts, and don't forget Jalen Hurts, that make the play calling a whole lot easier.
Whole lot easier.
You know, and man, and like I said, man, Jalen Hurts a bad boy, man. Jalen
And
Hurts,
I think that we're still are going to witness more of how bad he is.
yes,
Bad meaning good.
yeah, not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good, good, good. Yeah, yeah, I'm saying right.
I think so, man. The Eagles are going to be poised to do this again, and they're going to feel like they can.
Yeah,
Um, like you said, there's some players that have left, but I think that they got their main core, so they'll be just fine. Now, there's a team that's breathing on their necks, though.
I'm surprised you didn't pick this team to win the division.
You never know; it might change after a couple
Okay,
of weeks.
all right, I got you. I got you. I got you.
Those Commanders, I thought I just heard something that Trump wants to change it to Washington Redskins again.
Oh,
That's another crazy statement.
yeah,
Those Commanders, Jaden Daniels, our guy, can he continue to develop? What do you think, Coach Q?
I think so, man. You know, we spoke about this when we talked about the top 10 quarterbacks, right? Will he avoid a sophomore slump? And I'm gonna
Yeah,
say, I'm gonna say, yeah. I think he will avoid it, man. He's just good, man.
he is.
He's really good at playing quarterback, man. He really
He's,
is. And they they
he's
they signed they signed Debo, man. I think people think that Debo don't got much left in the tank, but I think Debo got a little something to prove. I
I
think
think Debo does. I think Debo's got a lot to prove.
you know.
I mean, and for him being such an amazing player, he got a lot of backlash, last season.
Right.
And I feel like he's one of those kind of players that he's gonna wear that on his sleeve.
Yeah, most definitely, man. And then they signed some offensive linemen. They got the tackle from out of Texas, I think,
Yeah,
Tunsil, and they just pretty good, man. I think they got to work out this Terry McLaurin contract thing. I'm not for sure if he's
that
gonna do all.
yeah. What do you think? I mean, is that something that'll be resolved? But I'm sure it would be resolved before the season starts.
Yeah, yeah, I think so, man. You know, that both sides is at that point where you 30, so he trying to get his last contract.
Yeah, he's trying to
Commander's
get
not
that
trying to,
bag.
yeah, Commander's not trying to overpay him for what you done, but what you gonna do.
That's right.
Yeah,
You got to get that bag. You got to get that bag,
you gotta get
man.
that bag, man. I don't blame him. So he had a career high in touchdowns playing with Daniels, so he trying to capitalize on that. Can't blame him. And Erk's still playing good ball. Eckler down there playing good ball.
Yeah,
I think Robinson will have a good season this year. Commanders, man,
yeah.
they poised to give the Eagles, a run for their money, and they always
Yeah,
play them well.
very well. I think it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be must-see TV. I think the Commanders fan base is rejuvenated, they're energized, and you already know that Eagle fan base is off the chain too.
Blow the whistle.
We'll
Right.
see Gilly's gonna be doing his thing.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna go down, we're gonna dive into mediocrity a little bit.
Okay. All right. They need love too.
Those Cowboys.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
Man,
Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me.
yeah, you're gonna get some backlash for that.
Here's my question. I think this is for all the Cowboy fans. I think they're all going to ask the same question. Will Prescott stay healthy?
Right. That's the key to success. I
That is the key.
I think Dak is going to have a big season.
He's got two. He's got two lethal weapons.
He do. And then I think, and Ferguson was a little down last year, so people kind of forgot how good Ferguson can be too. So, and then I think they're gonna be good, man.
You really do?
I do, man.
You feel this the year?
I don't know what they're gonna do, but I think they're gonna be in the mix.
They're gonna be in the mix. So you're looking at a wild card.
Yeah, they're gonna be in a fight for a wild card. I think 3 teams could go for that division.
Well, their defense remains a concern.
It does. I agree with you there, and that's why I think Dak had such a good season, because he's gonna have to score, and you don't know what you're gonna get from the run game. You signed Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders. You drafted a rookie, Blue, but you don't know what you can get from the run game, man. So that's why I think Dak, man, 45 plus, man, I think 4,500 yards is going to be easy. I think he's gonna throw for that, and I say he's gonna be pushing for $5,000.
Wow, he's going for the 5K.
Yeah. I broke it down. I'm like, man, how many yards you got average per game to throw for 5,000 in the season in 17 games? So you had to average 297 yards. So, so that's why I say he might not hit the 5K, but 4,500. But for the Cowboys to win the game, he's gonna have to pretty much throw for 300 yards in every game that they win. So,
which is not impossible.
No, not in today's NFL. No,
if he's healthy, right?
Yeah, if he's healthy.
And this is the first team in NFL history, guys, to have 4 consecutive games against teams with 11 wins or more the prior year.
Oh, whoa! So he's gonna have to get it in.
He's gonna have to bring the heat.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get it in. Parsons wants some more money too. I think he kind of a hold in right now.
Yeah. So we already know what he's capable of doing.
Right. So he in that 5th season. I want to say they got the little, that 5th year option where I think he's only making like 21 million. And he sees somebody like JJ making 40.
He's like, nah, man.
Nah.
We're gonna have to go back to the table.
Yeah, time to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, go back to the drawing board.
Yeah,
I need some new toys. Stop messing with my toy shopping.
Saying JJ Watt got a new deal. Myles Garrett got the deal. Man, the boys bringing in 40. The boys getting paid quarterback money.
I'm telling you. Yeah. And you know what? Dallas was 7-10 last year. So you're about right. They win 2 or 3 more games. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna be pushing for a wild card, man. They're gonna be pushing. It just, can Dak stay healthy, because they're gonna have to score points, like you said. I don't know. And the defense could be better than what it is. They getting back them corners. Diggs was hurt, Bland was hurt. So
yeah,
that duo is tough right there. So
yeah, it's a tough duo for sure.
Yeah.
And we're looking at last and least.
Yeah, last and least. Not but yeah, last and least.
Giants.
Not last but not least. Last and least. You said it right.
The Giants, they aim to improve. They got a real tough schedule, the Giants. But is Jack Start gonna have a good start?
Who is that now?
For the Giants.
Yeah, the Giants have a good start.
Yeah, Dart. The quarterback Dart. Is he gonna have a good start?
No, I don't think he'll start. I don't even know if he's gonna see the field this season.
Yeah, he might not.
I think he one of the ones you draft. He won't see the field this season. I mean, unless things that's going totally wrong. I think.
He might see the field
then. Tired of not getting the legal help you need? Get help today with wills and estates, family law, consumer matters, and even real estate. Affordable legal help is right at your fingertips. Legal Shield provides protection for your family, your business, and your personal identity. Scan the QR code now to gain access to hundreds of qualified lawyers in the United States and Canada.
We interrupt this broadcast for the Second Opinion halftime show.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason Seal, here tonight to present my new song, Beautiful Child. Inspired by my daughter Danielle when she had her firstborn, Olivia Grace, featuring my good friend Bianca White on harmonies. You are watching Second Opinion on the CW.
Beautiful child of life, come to life tonight. Born into this house of love. She comes to the world with love. The look in her eyes will take you above the thought that it's all falling apart. You realize your mercy in the faith of all that's good. Teach her to rise above and stay true. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, always be there forevermore. Beautiful child of mine, spread your wings and fly. Beautiful child of life, let your dreams take you high. Beautiful child of mine, never give in to the sign. Beautiful child of time, let your eyes see the light. Beautiful child of life, let your eyes see mine. To give you a life of dignity, cherish all these memories. Time does not last. You're growing up so fast. You amaze me more and more. I did the best I can to lead you to the promised land, a world of drum and your eyes see the light, a beautiful child alive. Let your eyes see the tenderness of love, you were sent from above, bring beauty to this world. I will love you forever with all my heart and soul. I've been given the greatest gift of all.
Hi, this is Tina Wynn, and here is my new single, Try Anything. And you're watching Second Opinion. I'm not shy, but I might play cool. I like green eyes, so I'll bend the rule. You've got the makings of a story that I won't forget. You've got the body, got the swagger, and I'm feeling the threat. I'm not high, but I love the ride. So tell me why you'll be my wild side. Make it salty, make it sweet, like a popsicle treat. Melting, getting messy, make it all over me. Oh, I'll try anything once. I ain't afraid, I wanna do it, but I've never done. I'll make it hurt a little, it's alright if we're having fun. I ain't afraid, I wanna do it, but I've never done. I'll make it hurt a little, it's alright. I'll try anything once. You can work me up before you give me some. I like surprises when they come. I'll try anything once. Try anything. I can read your mind, I can feel your play. You can pull my strings, but I won't obey. You got a vibe that's kinda dirty, and I'm placing my bet. You're playing hands a little flirty, but I won't fold yet. I don't do mistakes, don't twist or stall. If I like the taste, then I want it all. Got me strung out on the moment, and I wanna let go. Your kiss like one tequila has me losing control. Oh, I'll try anything once. I ain't afraid, I wanna do it, but I've never done. I'll make it hurt a little, it's alright if we're having fun. I ain't afraid, I wanna do it, but I've never done. I'll make it hurt a little, it's alright. I'll try anything once. You can work me up before you give me some. I like surprises when they come. I'll try anything once. Try anything. I could try anything. Try anything. I could try anything. I'll try anything once.
This halftime show was sponsored by Nash Studios of Greenville, North Carolina. Located in downtown Greenville, North Carolina, Nash Studios is a place where creatives can collaborate and capture their artistic expression. Take your art to the next level at Nash Studios, which offers a variety of services such as audio recording, video and photography services for your music video, podcast, and more. Scan the QR code to begin your artistic journey at Nash Studios today, or call 252-559-0410. That's 252-559-0410.
Good morning, beautiful people. Roy the Rapper here coming to you with the word of the day. And I'm going to jump straight to it. Just like the verse that Jeremiah wrote to the Israelites who were in exile in Babylon facing hardship and uncertainty, I want to encourage you guys to know that this is also a promise of God, okay? Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future, okay? Some said like this: anybody going through a battle, going through the darkness, going through facing hardship and uncertainty, please put your faith and trust in God and know that God already has it all figured out. God's plan trumps our plans every time, okay? Many find encouragement in this verse, viewing it as a reminder of God's love, care, and attention to bless, because that's exactly what it is. God only has good things planned for us. Unfortunately, not everybody makes it their lives to see what that plan is. It's so easy to get caught up into the world, caught up into what we want to do, and caught up into and putting our trust in man. I encourage everybody to put your total trust in God and trust in God's plan at all times. And it's crucial to understand that God's plans may not align with our immediate desires or expectations. As a living witness, I can tell you right now, if I had it my way, I wouldn't be where I am or where I'm going to this day. God had to sit me down, and he still sit me down if he have to, many times, just to let me know that everything worked out for the good, because it was according to his plan. So put your faith, put your trust in God and God's plan. God only wants the best for us. I love you guys, and I trust you guys. Take this, and whoever it's intended to reach, I pray that it blesses you. I want you to stand on this, believe it, believe and trust in God's promises. God loves you. I love you. Roy the Rapper, and I'm out.
Man, they gonna be in the mix of a lot of games because they the one team. Well, not the one team, but they a team that got a good defense.
I was just about to say that.
So a good defense and Russell Wilson.
They got a talented defensive line.
Yeah, they do, man. So they'll be in some games. They'll be the ones that be in the one-score games and just can't get over the hump in most of them.
Yeah, they gotta upset a couple of people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll win a couple games, but for the majority of the time, they'll be in one-score games and just won't be able to get over the hump in that game. They're gonna be a whole lot of games like that. They might lose 10 one-score games.
Yeah.
Just gonna be a lot of games.
It'll be something like that.
Right.
Right. And look at the squad. Pro Bowler defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence. Pro Bowler edge rusher Brian Burns. Former top 5 pick edge rusher Kayvon. 2025 third overall pick edge rusher.
Abdul Carter. Yeah. That's it, man. They're gonna be
stacked now.
Formidable, man. That side of the ball is stacked. But like I said, man, I don't know. I don't think they got the weapons on the other side of the ball. Which they got some underrated guys. Malik Malik gonna get his thing.
Malik Neighbors, yeah.
Malik Neighbors gonna do his thing. And then and I like Wardell Robinson. He's a good little receiver. Slayton good. Tyrone Tracy, Singletary.
Yeah.
They got some weapons over there. That's why I said they're gonna be formidable. You're gonna have to really play to beat the Giants, man. It ain't gonna be no pushover.
Right. It ain't gonna be an easy thing.
No.
And they will be last. And least meaning, when you look at the NFC East, the Giants are probably gonna be on the bottom of things, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. But like all that stuff we just named, man, make you be like, oh, well, I don't know.
Maybe not, right?
Right. They're gonna be good defensively, man. Just what is Russ gonna do? What Russ got left,
I don't know. Is it plus 700?
Probably more than that.
Way more than that, huh?
Yeah. To win that division. They
throw a little C note on that. You might be a happy guy.
Yeah. Nah, I doubt it. You just lose a C note.
NFC West. The Wild Wild West. Who's the best in the West? Let me take a guess. Is it the LA Rams? That's what I would say. What do you say?
I agree. It's the Rams.
Wow. We're just agreeing. This is amazing. Me and Coach Q are agreeing.
Yeah, I gotta say it's the Rams, man. You know, you upgrade at wide receiver from Cooper Kupp to Devontae Adams. I mean, Cooper Kupp was good in his heyday, but the numbers had decreased, and he can never really stay healthy outside of that Triple Crown year.
Yeah.
Still got your quarterback and your coach in play. Got pieces, man. Defense young.
Strong roster. Matthew Stafford, strong. The receiving core is fantastic.
Right. So
and then the coach, right?
Yeah, right. But you got that coach and quarterback combo, man.
It's
gonna
tough.
be all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be all right. And then him with Devontae Adams now, and then Puka.
Ooh.
And I like Tutu Atwell, man. He always just step up when somebody missing.
He does. He does.
He just steps up when somebody
He
missing.
steps right up. He steps right up.
He
rings that bell. And is Devontae? I mean, are we gonna see Devontae get his swag back a little bit?
Man, he ain't never missed a beat last year. Not to me. You know, he played with a bad organization. He would play with a bad organization for a little while.
Yeah, but is he gonna be headline news? Seemed like he was headline news for everything besides his play on the field. I think that now he's in a better organization. That kind of swag, and Devontae needs it, man.
You know, when you go from playing with Gardner Minshew with the Raiders, and then you go to playing with
Matthew
Stafford, and you go to playing Matthew Stafford at the Rams, it's almost like switch countries.
You blew it. You blew it. Sponsorship break. Shout out to FPI-web.com. Thanks to our local sponsor, Focus Property Inspections, serving North Carolina and Jacksonville, Raleigh, Wilmington, and beyond. Offering comprehensive home inspections for buyers, sellers, real estate agents, including mold testing, MOLD testing, radon testing, water quality, sewer and septic tank scope, and more. So, you want to get a house, you can't just look at how many rooms and square footage. You need to make sure that the house is, healthy, all that kind of good stuff. Did you have any mold in the house? Is there radon underneath the house that can cause all kinds of different health issues? They're licensed professional inspectors. They bring a peace of mind through clarity, honesty, and speed. Did Cam Newton have speed? I don't know. He had a little bit of speed. Call Focus Property Inspections and ask about their summer mold testing discount. And the number is 984-444-2099. That's 984-444-2099. Or visit FPI-web.com. FPI-web.com. Now, I totally forgot what we were talking about, and that was the whole purpose. So, like we were saying about Devontae, when you have Minshew, huh?
Yeah, go to set.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Shout out to Minshew. I don't know. He's maybe Minshew. He's with the Chiefs. Oh gosh, that's a whole nother episode. The 49ers. What do you think?
Man, it's gonna be very interesting. We talked about Brock Purdy. He was right on the cuffs of being in our top 10, both of us. So it'd be interesting to see what he's gonna be able to do without Debo and without Brandon Ayuk for a little bit. He's gonna have Jennings, and he have Pearsall, that's his name. The kid that got shot last season. Still have George Kittle. Very interesting to see if Christian McCaffrey can stay healthy.
Yeah. Can he stay healthy?
Can he stay healthy? They kind of rebuild on the defensive side of the ball. Still got some good defenders. They draft well on that side of the ball. So it'll be very interesting to see what Brock do. It'll be
very interesting. Very interesting.
He got his money.
He got his money. I was about to say that. Cha-ching.
So now can you put that team on your back? That's what Cam Newton kind of talked
your
about.
Money.
Is it the players around you or is it you?
Right.
So, right. And I think Brock Purdy was one of the ones he brought up as a game manager.
Right. We'll give that to Cam.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see what Brock Purdy. It's interesting to see what Brock Purdy do, man. With now this is kind of your team.
Yeah, this is your team, and you know what? He's earned it, right?
Yeah.
To some, he's earned that. He's earned the right to say that this is his team.
Right.
I think that the 49ers head coach has come so close, right?
Yeah.
And I just feel like he must not be sleeping at night. I mean, to come so close every time,
right.
And just to be right there, it feels like they're right there. It's going to be interesting to see what he can put together just to get over that hump. And can they get over that hump with the Rams being as strong as I predict and you predict they're going to be?
Right. Yeah. Like I said, I don't think they'll win that division. They'll be fighting for a wild card. I guess.
You think so for sure?
Yeah. I don't even got them picked to finish second in the division.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't tell me I know who you're going with. Your little buddy.
Already know.
Your little buddy. You love your little buddy, don't you? You love your little buddy, man.
A little buddy with the big arm, man.
You love your little buddy with the big arm.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into him. Arizona, Kyler Murray, his little buddy.
Kyler Murray, man.
Is he going to connect with Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I hope so, man. He made a statement last year that I didn't like, man. He was like, they were like, why? They asked him why he wasn't passing the ball to Marvin Harrison, more.
And what was his answer?
It's not my job to throw him the ball. What? You the quarterback.
And that was from his little buddy.
Homie, you are the quarterback. So what is your job? So I mean, I understand. I understood where he was coming from. It's not his job. That's to force feed Marvin Harrison. I think that's what he was trying to say.
That's what he was trying to say.
That's what he was trying to say. He just said it wrong.
He said it, boy. Did he say it wrong?
Like that's not my job to give him the ball. Yeah. What is your job, then, my brother?
Yeah.
So I think they have a better connection, man. I don't even think it would. I don't even really think it would Kyler Murray, man. I watched some, people that break down positions, routes they run, and they were like he rarely line up in the slot, and good receiver, even great receivers, man, need a little slot time.
Yeah.
That's what make Devontae Adams, because he can go outside, but then coordinators slide him into the slot. You
gotta have some slot time. You gotta have some Vegas time.
Gotta have some slot time, man. So they gotta move him around, and then they said that he never had one design play. So
that's silly, right?
Right.
I mean, I just think that's silly. So now I'm starting to question the coaching. So when you say something like that, it's like, come on.
No, didn't have one design target, no one manufactured target, didn't go in motion.
That doesn't make any sense.
No screens, nothing like that. No manufactured targets.
So they got to be more exotic on offense as far as
football. Man, you can't just line the kid outside and say go beat the best corner.
Right.
Every play, the best corner gonna be on him. You're not gonna go beat the best corner every play, man.
Right.
And then you only gotta so much time to get open because of the pass rush. So
right.
Kyler gonna look somewhere else. He threw the ball to Matt Bryant. I think he gonna have another good season. So
And how's the offensive line over there?
It's okay. It's not the best. But
it's not the best.
No, it's not
so
the best.
Kyler doesn't have time to throw it.
Yeah, but he can make time. Yeah, that's right. You're right about that. Yeah, you gotta put him in the slot some. And I think James Conner have another good year. He quietly, man, one of the better backs in the NFL, man.
He really is.
Just solid. Can do everything. Pass block, catch passes. He's
and don't complain. Yeah, I like him a lot. I like him. That's a football player.
Right. He's a football player.
Yeah, that's a football player.
Right.
And then that's the kind of player that I like.
Right.
Someone that has those kind of qualities.
Yeah.
Now they had a very heavy defensive draft.
Yeah.
So you think that's going to make some impact, Coach Q?
Yeah, man. I think so, man. They needed some help on that side of the ball, and they went and got it. That's what I think the Cardinals is my sleep, not to win no Super Bowl or anything, but if somebody challenged the Rams in the division, I think it can be them. I like the other receiver too, Michael Wilson. Zay Jones wasn't healthy last year, so he should be healthy.
Yeah, Zay.
Yeah, Zay. Yeah.
Big shouts out to Zay.
I like Zay, man. He can play. So he went all the way healthy last year. They got the weapons. Kyler Murray just got to lock in, man. We talked about it. You got to leave them video games alone.
You got to leave them video games alone. He's always going to be a little buddy. He ain't going to be a big buddy.
Yeah, he's going to be a big buddy.
You want to make it to the big game and be a big buddy. You got to study. Yeah. You got to get it right, man.
Got to study, man. Right. He should have been the one. He should have been the one that told the coach, like, look, man, let get Marvin Harrison some easy looks.
Right. Put some input in there.
Right.
You've been in the league now. You know what you need to do. And at some point, it needs to get done. And if it doesn't get done, then you're going to be the blame because you are the quarterback.
Right. And I think he'll be back running a little more this year. He's 2 years removed from the knee injury now. So I think you're going to see the best of Kyler Murray this year.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So you're saying that Arizona, in your mind, you're thinking that maybe they have a shot at being number 2?
Yeah. That's my number 2 pick in the division. I think so. The 49ers got so much turnover right now. And I think they'll be formidable. But the Cardinals, to me, got a better team. They got the better quarterback.
Okay.
So it's just, like I said, it's just all on the coach.
You know what? I can't be too strong on either side. I think it's a coin toss. Right. So I don't necessarily disagree with that.
Right. The Cardinals got the better quarterback, but like you said, the 49ers got the better coach. So can the Cardinals coaching staff get it together, man? After I heard like what Marvin Harrison route tree was, and
that's the thing.
I was like, man, come on now.
That's where it's going to come down to. X's and O's. Or maybe it'll come down to the 12th man. I mean, what are the Seahawks going to do?
Man, Sam Darnold's going to be the biggest bust in the NFL this year.
And I absolutely agree.
Nash Hot Chicken is your destination for hot chicken, cold beer, and live music. Entertain your taste buds with all-star favorites on our Nashville-inspired menu. A full bar featuring domestic, local brews, and try a Nash signature cocktail like our Music City Mule. Make Nash Hot Chicken the choice for your next get-together. Ask us about catering your next event. Nash Hot Chicken is open every day and located at 114 East 5th Street in downtown Greenville, North Carolina. For more information, call 252-999-5444. That's 252-999-5444. Richland's Cajun Market is the only grocery store in eastern North Carolina that specializes in authentic Cajun foods like boudin, andouille, gumbo, jambalaya. Whatever Cajun you're craving, you'll find it at Richland's Cajun Market, bringing the best foods from Acadiana to the Carolinas. We may be small, but we're big on taste. Located at 904 Wood Drive in Richlands, North Carolina. Call 910-430-0662 for more information. That's 910-430-0662. OfficeWorks Plus of Williamston, North Carolina is your go-to resource for packaging, shipping around the world, printing, and business service needs for Eastern North Carolina. OfficeWorks Plus also provides notary public services, and their store provides office, packaging, and school supplies as well. OfficeWorks Plus is located at 825A East Boulevard in Williamston, North Carolina. For more information, call 252-792-6116. That's 252-792-6116.
On game day, the biggest plays may happen on the field, but when it's your wedding, every moment should be all about you. At Dream Entertainment, we bring the ultimate lineup: DJs, officiants, planners, bartenders, photo and video pros, live bands, and professional hair and makeup, all working together to create your perfect day. With veteran ownership and in-house financing, we handle every detail so you can celebrate like champions. Dream Entertainment, where your big day scores big. Let's make it unforgettable.